Hello, kids, and welcome to Let's Blog About Life 4. The reason why I've gathered us here today is to talk about responsibility. Recent events have got me to thinking, which is never a good thing, that it's easier to blame somebody for our own mistakes than it is to accept it. To accept that we made the mistake, that we created the problem. Um, like I said, I understand it. I'm guilty of it myself. It's easy to blame somebody else. That's the easy part. That's the cop out to me, blaming somebody else. But the true issue, the true problem, will never get solved if we keep blaming other people. We have to man up. We have to own up to it. I created this problem. I created this situation. I need to deal with it. I need to fix it. By blaming Peter, Paul, and Mary, it doesn't get us anywhere. It doesn't solve anything. It only pushes the problem off to a later date when it will arise. I don't understand that. And something else I don't understand is how people stay the same year after year, month after month, week after week. I'm about forward motion, people, moving forward. I don't understand how you can say one thing and do another, or do the same thing you were doing 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 minutes ago, 525,600 minutes. Either way you put it, I don't understand that. It's about growing and getting better. And if you're creating the same problems or having the same problems that you were 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, or last school year, this school year, there's a problem. And it's not always everybody else. Sometimes you have to take a look at yourself and go, did I create this problem? Was that me? See, that's the thing. All too often, we want to pull a Medea and check with your man or check with your woman, but you can't. Sometimes you got to check with yourself, because sometimes, a lot of the times, we create our own problems. We create our own drama. And it's just pointless. And it gets us nowhere. And me, I'm getting to that point where I'm just starting to cut people left and right. I don't need the drama. I don't have time for the drama. Drama is very time consuming. I have very little time on my hands. I'm trying to get out of school. So therefore, we just have nothing left to say. Which brings up a good question. I've been meaning to blog about this for a while now. What what do you do when you just don't give a fuck anymore? Like what do you say when you just don't care anymore? I understand that we shouldn't quit. That we shouldn't give up. That we should fight for what we want out of life. But to fight for something means you have to care about it. And sometimes, you know what? It's just not meant to be. People often say that sometimes God is trying to take away from you. God is trying to take something bad away from you that you're really trying to hold on to. And I feel like that's the case on so many things. Because me personally, I'm dealing with that. Like it's the idea of I want to hold on to some things, but I can see how that's leading me back down the wrong path to stuff that I was doing freshman year. It's 3 years down the line. I don't need to be doing the same stuff I was doing in '07 and '10. Because if I am, what does that say about me? That says no growth and no development. And Lord knows I'm not the same person. So to those people out there in TV land, I say the exact same thing. Do not be the fool. Do not get caught up in the stupid drama that is around you. If you have somebody causing hell in your life, get them the fuck out. Because that hell will continue. I'm sorry. I understand that every day ain't gonna be honky dory, Pleasantville. Understandable. It's cool. Trial and tribulations only get us, only make us better. You got to go through the storm to get to the sunshine. All for it, and I have 20 million more little anecdotes about getting through storms. That ain't the problem. But you got to make a conscious effort to change yourself. You can't change the problems that you have or the issues you have around you until you make a change yourself. If you tired of being in drama, you tired of having people spread shit, or you tired of all of that, start with yourself and work from the way out. Work from there on out. then life will get better. And if it don't, take it up with Jesus. I'm not him. He was a black man, but I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, I was really grinding my gears a lot. Also grinding my gears, school, lovely JU. I'm over it. I'm over being here. I'm over this major. I'm over JU. I'm over in Jacksonville, to be quite honest. All encompassing. I don't feel like there's very much left here for me. Fun while it lasted, I guess. Met some nice people here, but overall, yeah. Jacksonville is just not where it's at, people. It's not. It's not the place to be. I wouldn't recommend it on a brochure. I wouldn't. I just don't understand it. Well, until next time, be kind to your goats and your chickens. This is Tony Williams saying, get the fuck over it, bitches.